What's up, y'all? This is CTG the Collector coming to you with another action figure review on the Marvel Legends Target exclusive Red Hulk. I'm excited to have this figure, man. It's a story behind this figure. I just so happened to go into Target today. I went to pick up some the rest of the Fantastic Four wave, and when I got to the counter in electronics, I went ahead and I talked to one of the Red Shirt employees. I asked him what was the update on the Red Hulk figures. He said, let me check. He checked his pad or his handheld, looked in the handheld, saw that it was some in the back. He said, hey, you may be in luck. I think we got some in the back, but let me check. Went to the back, came back, had a case of 3, went ahead, bought 2 of them, and I got 1 in packaging, and I got this bad boy right here, and to play with and review. So I'm excited to have this, man, and I went through a lot to get it. I checked online, couldn't get it. And went in the store, couldn't get it until this final time that I went in, and I came up lucky. So let's go ahead and get into this review, man. So just gonna put him to the side, and let's check out this box. Okay, of course, in the front you got Hulk in the front. You have a picture of the Red Hulk there. You have a picture of the Red Hulk there. Let me fix his lighting a little bit. There we go. It's a whole lot better. You have a picture of the Red Hulk there. And then, of course, you have a picture of him on the back. And I'll pull it close just in case you want to read that bio. So now we'll bring Hulk up. And I got to say, this figure is amazing. If you have the other Hulks, then you already know what you're getting into as far as the articulation is concerned. But, of course, I'm going to go ahead and run through it since it's routine. But this thing looks amazing, man. And it's amazing. That's all I can say. But let's get into this articulation. So the head can do a full 360. You do get some tilt out of it. So you get it to tilt side to side. You get the arms to go up that much. The arms do a full 360. You also can get a bicep swivel. We have a bicep swivel. You also have where the elbow or the forearm has some swivel as well, or rotation. You have rotation at the wrist, and the wrists do hinge down and they hinge up. You also have a single jointed elbow. Also, while we're focusing on the arms, there is a butterfly joint. So if you turn it to the back, you can see that the butterfly joint goes all the way back and it goes forward none. So it'll be dope if Marvel Legends, or I'm sorry, if Hasbro would give us something to where we can get those elbows to go all the way, those shoulders to go all the way forward as well. So that'll be cool. So he does tilt side to side just a little bit, not much, but he has some tilt. Then he does a full 360 rotation down at the hips. The leg does kick out that much, and it doesn't really kick back at all. There is a upper thigh cut. You have double jointed knees. You have grates, ankle pivot, and the foot does hinge up and it does hinge down. So some reasonable articulation for this Hulk figure. Like I said, if you have the other Hulk figures, if you have the Gray Hulk, if you have the Hulk from the 80 years, Wolverine first appearance 2-pack, or if you have the SDCC exclusive, then you already know what you're getting into as far as the articulation. So this figure is badass, man. It's dope. I'm loving it. And yeah, man, let's go ahead and get into the accessories. So you only get 2 hands that come with the Red Hulk. And if you look at them, you can see how they painted the knuckles. I'm sorry, not painted the knuckles, but they painted the fingernails a darkish brownish color. And then, of course, they sculpted the knuckles. So that's pretty dope. And then you get like some of the handprint. And if you put it up to the light a little bit, you'll see where it got like some lines sculpted in it as well. So those hands are nice. That is cool. And of course, he comes with the 2 fisted hands that are already attached. So you get 2 of those. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these off. About to lose my light. Pop this off. And this is a big figure, so I'm holding it up so that way I won't knock anything over trying to get the hands off. And we're going to pop these hands, the open hands, in. So y'all can see what he looks like with his open hands. So that's how it looks with those open hands. And it's sick, man. It is amazing. I just started reading on the Red Hulk after getting this figure. I can honestly say these figures are inspiring me to read more of the Hulk. So I'm definitely going to check out World War Hulk. And I've heard that's a good book to read. It's a good series to read. And I'm going to get into that. But check it out, man. Cool, bro. It is. That's awesome. That is awesome. And as you know, of course, this is Thunderbolt Ross, one of the Hulk's most hated enemies. Thunderbolt Ross hates the Hulk's guts. He's doing everything that he can to put a stop to him. He hates Bruce Banner even more. So it's just a bunch of bad blood between Thunderbolt and Bruce Banner. So, but this is a dope figure, man. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do some size comparisons. So we're going to put this hand down. We're going to stand him up straight. And we're going to move this box out the way. And we're going to compare him to some of the other Hulks. We're going to start off with the 80th anniversary Hulk that came with the first appearance Wolverine. Get him in there. Then we're going to also go ahead and we're going to add the Gray Hulk that came with the card back. And I wish I had the other Hulk, but I mean, you know, that's a pretty hefty price to pay to get that. So, yeah, I'm going to pass on that one. See if I can get him to stand up straight. Bam, there we go. And then we're going to go ahead, we're going to add She-Hulk to the mix. Because, I mean, hey, she's a part of the family. So, that's about it, man. That's about it. He scales up pretty well with those guys. We're going to try some other lines before, you know, I end the review. So let's go ahead and stick somebody else in there. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add the Revoltech War Machine, which I just reviewed. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add a MDX Moon Knight from Mezco. So he sizes pretty well with those guys. We're going to go ahead and add a Storm Collectibles Sergeant Marcus Phoenix. And we're going to put a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie NECA Foot Soldier in the mix as well. And for the sake of it, we're going to stick a Mafex Miles Morales right there in front. So, scales pretty well with other lines. If you enjoy mixing your figures, then I would recommend you do that because, hey, why discriminate? Add your figures, man. Do what you want to do. Have fun. You know, don't let nobody tell you different. Do what works for you. But this is a dope figure. I'm excited to have it in my collection. And I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope that you got something out of it. I hope I convinced you to go ahead and try to hunt for this figure. I would encourage everybody to be patient and keep searching. Don't give up. You know, if you want to keep searching on the website, keep searching on the website. If you want to keep going hunting in stores, definitely do that. I do want to encourage you to be nice to the employees because that can take you a long way. And yeah, man. So like I said, once again, be encouraged. Enjoy your figures. Be sure to follow me at CTG_the Collect on Instagram. You can also follow the Figheads at Figheads on Instagram. Check out our podcast on Anchor. You can find us on Anchor. You can find us on Apple. And you can also find us on Spotify. And also like, share, comment, and subscribe, man. Go ahead and share this video with whoever wherever, whenever, so that way this video can get plenty of views. I'm gonna do the best that I can to put out some good content for you guys. I'm gonna do what I can to try to get some of these new figures and do reviews on them, so that way you guys can know what you're getting into before you actually make a purchase. So without further ado, shout out to my Fighead brothers. Shout out to my Figmod family. Love y'all. Be blessed. Enjoy your figures. Peace.